I've come to really enjoy small town Ontario. Seems like every time I turn down another road, there's just another cute old town just sitting there waiting to be explored. This little province is pretty damn incredible. And I think the energy just feels good around here because of all the water. Anytime you get moving water, you always seem to get people that are just a little bit calmer. Something about that water is good for the soul.
Wow. Ontario, I have completely fallen in love with you. Just unbelievable. It feels like we're driving right here beside an ocean, but no, this is a lake. It's got rhythm, it's got waves, it's got everything an ocean has except for the smell, and it's way cleaner. So surprising to me this morning, I'm just woke up by a lake and was gonna leave Manitoulin Island this morning and came across a sign that says Billings, Ontario. We're in Billings. Wow. That's really about it. It's a small section of waterfront area, and okay, now we're leaving Manitoulin Island, I think. I just want to get this right. Not sure if this town was actually called Billings. It is too. Right there. It's called Kagawong Billings. I don't know what it's called. Kagawong? Whatever.
I sometimes wonder what makes me drive down the road a little bit more every day. Maybe it's the mystery. Sometimes I think it's just the energy that I feel in the areas that I travel. Wondering what the energy is going to feel like in the next town, because some towns inspire me, some just really make me feel creative.
All these fall colors are just wild, man. I'm digging this 100%. Just pulled into a little rest area. Afraid it'd be a nice little spot to kind of pull over and chill for a little bit.
One thing I have learned for sure is that you don't have to travel to no big fancy tourist destination to find that peace and calmness that you've always wanted. Sometimes you could find it pulled over on the side of the highway like we are here.
Come on, buddy. We're gonna go for a little bit of a walk. I stopped off at this little rest area when I was coming through. Sat at a picnic table, edited a video. It was a busy day. We didn't get a chance to walk around here because it looks like there's a river that runs all around the outside perimeter. So we're gonna go for a little walk.
I've used this term before on my channel, and I seriously believe this. That van life without you knowing it is like a journey to self-discovery. You learn more things about you the more that you travel, and the more that you spend time alone with you, you kind of start to understand your feelings that you have inside of yourself a lot more clearer. I learned on this trip that the mindset that you're in when you travel changes what you see.
We got a bench to sit on and a whole lot of information. Ooh, where's that waterfall? Well, is that just information from the area? I'm not about to read all this stuff to you. Like some information on the flowers and stuff here. The river. What? There's a serpent here? That river back there was called Serpent River. And it says the legend of Serpent River tells the story of a water monster, I can't say that word, that is to have an underwater den near the mouth of the Serpent River. What? Can you imagine that thing? Oh, that's wild. The sign says free lands. It says in 1868, the federal government gave 200 acres of free land to every person. And if you had a child over the age of 18, they gave you another 100 acres on the agreement that you had to live on it 6 months per year as a resident, cultivate it, homestead on it, or do something, farm on it or something. Why can't you do that now, Canada? We don't need 200 acres anymore. If you kind of gave everybody, I don't know, 5 acres, we'd all do some amazing things in our world. And trust me, there's enough open land around here that you could probably give us all 5 acres. I don't know, somebody in my channel is probably gonna do the math. But with the whole like flop of 2020, come on, man, let's go back to the late 1800s and start giving away some of that land to some of us. What would I do with 5 acres? What would I do with 200 acres? Could you imagine? What would I do with that space? I would probably start a van life campground. Hey, place where y'all can come and hang out, visit, fill up your water. Okay, federal government, listen up. Come on, fat boy. Come on, I got you. Let's go for a walk. Come on. Come on, fatty. Come on. Oh, Cruzy, you're getting schooled now, man. This dog is not joking anymore. He's like, come on. Come on, fatty.
Oh my gosh.
That's the best.
Oh, he's doing it.
Hey, we take him for a walk. Hey, take him for a walk. You tell him. You a little tuckered out? Hey, that puppy tucker you out? He just spent a good hour passed out sleeping. Hey? And I needed to get underneath my mattress. He was right there and I literally pushed him and he slid across the floor and didn't even wake up. Did you even know I pushed you? Gross, Cruz. That's disgusting. Ew, it's slimy. I made a few friends. Look at the little guy right there. Believe it or not, these look like they're wood, but they're made of metal. We're at the information center for Elliott Lake, and I just looked it up online because I was thinking maybe it was just like a small little campsite and a little bit nothing up there in the woods. But it actually turns out that Elliott Lake has 11,000 people, so it's quite a town. And it's not far from where I am here, so we're gonna adventure on up there and, I don't know, see what we can find. This downtown section is really weird. Some of these streets are just, is odd. Just the way this town is laid out is weird. I don't know, I've never been to a town that's laid out so funky. Kinda doesn't make any sense. Like things are just scattered everywhere. Like that was just like a weird little S-curve thing and yeah. Like these little just weird corners. Like, I don't know, like whoever laid this town out originally, I think they messed it up. Things are just not quite right. Like there's a lot of lefts and rights and rights and lefts and it's kind of confusing on where to find things around here. Directions to the nearest grocery store.
The closest one I found is Foodland on Hillside Drive South. Do you want that one?
For quite a while there was a fair amount of people saying, why is your fridge accessible from the back? So I flipped it around. Honestly, I hate it on the inside. Because now when I want to put groceries away, I got to do it over my bed. And I know a lot of you are thinking, why didn't I put my fridge up here? Because I live in a small space. If I were to put that ginormous thing up here, I would literally have to ditch this entire cabinet and everything that's in it just to fit room for a fridge. I'm gonna try this out for another couple more weeks, and if I still find it hyper annoying, I'm gonna flip the fridge back around, because right now I would rather be standing outside and putting my groceries away instead of, well, climbing over my bed. Kind of looks like gravel, close enough to dirt for me. All right, let's go. Oh, look at nice places to sleep tonight, right up there. Look at that. Hey, we already found a place to call home. Ah, feels good to be on something a little bit bumpy. Woo-hoo. Yeehaw!
I'm a rolling stone, bound to roam. Come the morning, or I'll be gone.
There's another really nice spot to sleep. Whew. Well, that's a nice one. Overlooking the marsh below.
Pouring rain, wanna hear that train.
Oh, damn.
There's,
you know, there's a lake down here. Wow. Wow. I am speechless right now. Alright, I think we're coming up on this spot that we've seen earlier on. Heck yes, let's do this spot.
I know at some point in everybody's life we've always dreamed about having it all. Having everything we've ever dreamed about and removing all the negative stuff out of our life and our debts all paid and we're rich and everything else. We've all had that dream at some point. And I think if everybody here had the chance to wake up tomorrow with everything they ever dreamed about, we'd wake up the next day very disappointed that having everything isn't what we all dreamed it to be. I think when you earn things and you sacrifice things in life and you go through struggles is when you get into situations like I'm in right now, out here living in my van that I worked hard for. It's a bit more satisfying than just somebody giving it all to you. I also like the curiosity things on wondering what I'm going to learn about myself tomorrow, wondering what's down the road the next day. You see, I love who I am today. I love everything about me today. I also love knowing that I'm wondering who I'm going to be when I wake up tomorrow.
All the light you see is coming from my 4 perimeter lights, 2 on each side. If my van was turned around the other direction, I could have just left my porch light on this side, but because I'm facing the road, I always like to park facing the exit anytime I park somewhere in the backcountry. So today in this situation, my door is actually on the other side, so we're just running all 4 perimeter lights. And the only thing inside of my van right now that's running is my little night light right there and my fridge. So let's take a look on this little Victron app and see what we're running. Total draw on that right now is 46 watts. Fridge and all 4 lights, 46 watts. not bad at all. Don't get me wrong, that compressor kicks in, it's probably gonna bump itself up to like 65 or so watts. But that is not bad at all. Those little things pull 9 watts a piece. It's just a little peace of mind to be able to know that your whole camp area is completely lit up. Man, sometimes using a little wet towel just makes an amazing little shower. Whoa. So these ones I'm using, I got from Amazon. I bought a bunch of different ones just to try them on. It's called Dude Shower. These are like, look at this. They're super thick and they're awesome for doing like the body wash type ones, because those little ones, they're just hard to wipe with. But these are really, really, really good. I don't have any regular wet wipes. I gotta go buy some. So normally washing my face and stuff, I would just use a wet wipe because they're cheaper. Like I think these were like, I don't know, $5 or $6 for 8 towels or something like that, or $4 or, yeah, they weren't cheap, that's for sure. Coming out here today was 100% what I needed to kind of get back into filming and get back into a groove and a vibe that I feel good about. Being out here in the backcountry and just seeing like the calm waters and hearing the sounds of nature and stuff just really, really reconnected me back to van life. So because we've been sitting still so much and we've had so many things on our schedule, so many timelines, so many people to go see, things to film, it got a little bit chaotic. So coming back and just doing the normal day-to-days, which means hitting the road, filming, traveling, finding somewhere epic to sleep for the night, and saying goodbye to you guys every day, editing the video and then restarting that all over again somewhere else completely different. It felt really, really good. But what felt the most exciting today was to be able to put to use some of the upgrades that we have done to the van. So getting out here on this in the backcountry allowed me to beat the crap out of the new ball joints I just got, and it made me feel a lot better. But using the chainsaw today was pretty awesome. I really thoroughly enjoyed being able to go out there, drag some dead fallen wood out of the ground over there, and just cutting them up into burnable size pieces without having to pull up my axe to chop bigger chunks or having to go buy firewood. It felt good to be able to pull up here and go, you know what? I can light a fire. I can. Where before, you just couldn't. It was a huge process to chop wood with an axe, and I'm not Mr. Fitness, so I'm not about to go out there and spend 2 hours getting wood ready to go just to have one fire at night so I can bounce out the next day. Heck no. So having the electric chainsaw was really good because it was quiet. But, and using the outside lights, just made the camp feel a little bit safer. And it was cool because then I can see where Cruz is, you know what I mean? I don't have to worry about him too much. But yeah, guys, we're gonna let you guys go. Got a really big day tomorrow I'm super excited about. I filmed a van tour with a girl named V. She had a dog named Marco. I filmed it, I don't know, maybe 2 years ago, something like that. Anyway, V happens to be about 2 hours from where I am right now, so me and her are gonna get together tomorrow and film a video together. It won't be a van tour. I figured we'd just sit down and talk to her about her journey because she's a solo girl driving around in a camper van, and I thought it would be kind of fun. So I'm gonna go meet up with her tomorrow. Hopefully, fingers crossed, her schedule is fit. As far as things are going right now, we're gonna be hopefully getting together in the morning. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna let you guys go. It's about 8:45. Time for bed because we got a couple hour drive tomorrow to go see V and Marco. Marco is super damn cute. So if she's not in tomorrow's video, you know our schedules didn't work out. Hey, Breezy Bear. All right, you guys, thanks for riding along with us. I will see you tomorrow.
If you guys like what we do, come on over and join us on Patreon and keep up to date with our travels in real time. Also, if you want to know anything else about us, we've listed all of it on the new website at vancityvanlife.ca. I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow.